Hey guys, welcome to our channel. I'm Will.
And I'm Linda.
And we're doing another pitch meeting here. We love these.
I love pitch meetings.
So much fun. They just came out with a new one. Ryan George, Power Rangers pitch meeting.
Woohoo!
I was a big Power Ranger fan,
Me too.
growing up as a kid. I loved the Power Rangers. I was always into the martial arts, so I really enjoyed it. Let's get right into this pitch meeting. Let's go.
So, you have a movie for me?
Yes, sir, I do. I thought we could do a Power Rangers reboot.
Oh, that's a recognizable brand. I'm listening.
Yeah, so I figured we could go a bit darker, a bit more serious with it.
Ah, interesting.
Except for Rita Repulsa and Alpha 5, who will seem like over-the-top cartoon characters.
Is that gonna mix well with the overall tone?
Nope. So anyway, the movie starts with Zordon, right? And he's crash-landed on Earth, and he is not in good shape.
Oh, boy.
And I thought we could get Bryan Cranston, get him naked, covered in blue makeup.
Oh, I love that idea. Right, yeah, that's gonna be
Great. While we're at it, we should see if he wants to be in the movie. Yeah.
So what else happens?
So then Zordon dies, and this evil Power Ranger, Rita Repulsa, falls into the ocean.
A very exciting intro.
Yeah, so then we're gonna meet this guy, Jason, who lives in a town called Angel Grove, 65 million years later.
Oh, just the biggest time jump.
Yeah, and Jason and his friend, they're pulling a prank. They're bringing a bull into a school.
Okay.
And his friend thought it was a cow, so he milked it, but it was a bull, so you know what that means. Is that really the note you want to start this movie on? Somebody milking a bull? Yes.
Okay, great, me too.
Okay, good. So anyway, then Jason crashes his car and gets sent to detention and placed on house arrest with a curfew and an ankle bracelet.
Yeah, nice piece of jewelry, not too bad.
No, like a police bracelet. And Jason's dad is pissed because he was a football star.
Sure.
So he goes to detention and he meets these other students, Billy and Kimberly.
And what's their deal?
Well, Billy's on the spectrum and he keeps getting bullied about it. And Kimberly also seems like she's being bullied.
But she's not?
Well, these girls are being mean to her, but later we're gonna find out it's because Kim shared some explicit photos of her friend with people.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That feels like that's probably a felony, right?
Yeah, she might be a felon.
Jeez, but now she's gonna be a Power Ranger, so that's fun.
Okay.
So anyway, then Billy hacks Jason's ankle bracelet, so now he's free to do whatever he wants, whenever he wants, for the rest of the movie.
And his parents aren't gonna wonder why he's not at home for his house arrest?
They will
Right.
not.
Huh.
So then Jason and Billy go to this mine and they run into 3 other teenagers that just happen to be there at the same time.
Oh, teenagers do love hanging out near mines.
They sure do, sir. So they all find these special coins and get superpowers. This feels a lot like that movie Chronicle, but with merchandising opportunities.
Oh, I like the sound of
Yeah.
that.
And then as they're escaping from mine security, the van they're in gets hit by a train.
Oh, are they okay?
Yeah, they all just wake up at home. They're all good.
How did they each get home?
Unclear.
Well, okay then.
So they all start discovering their superpowers, like super strength and jumping and whatnot.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wow, wow, wow.
So they go back to the mine
Wow.
and they see this alien ship that's been there for millions of years.
Okay.
So they meet Alpha 5 as well as Zordon, who's had his essence uploaded to the ship.
And how is he able to communicate with them?
Well, we're gonna say that the ship has English loaded onto its matrix.
Wow, no, don't worry about it.
So then Jason's father fishes Rita Repulsa out of the ocean and she just straight up
God,
starts
that was
killing
terrible.
people.
And so is Rita also gonna find a ship and learn to speak English through its matrix?
No, she just speaks English right away.
If we specifically give a reason as to why Zordon's able to speak English, doesn't that kind of shine a light on the fact that there's no reason for Rita?
Okay, well,
True.
maybe whenever she's not on screen, she's using that Duolingo app.
That works for me.
So anyway,
She's an
Zordon
app.
tells the teenagers they need to morph into their Power Ranger armor, but for some reason they can't do that.
Oh, bummer.
So they need to train by, starting a tiny fight club amongst
A tiny
themselves.
fight club.
Yeah, and they only have 11 days to get ready before Rita starts her evil plan.
So what is her plan exactly?
Well, she wants to
Oh,
find this
man.
thing called the Zeo crystal and use it to destroy life on Earth.
Very rude.
For sure. And so then the Power Rangers start becoming friends. They learn a bunch of stuff about each other around a fire.
Oh, like what?
Like Zack the Black Ranger has a sick mom, and Trini's parents don't approve of her orientation, and Billy's dad is dead.
And Kimberly's probably committed a felony.
No, she's gonna keep that one to herself and just tell Jason about it later.
That might be a good move.
Anyway, so then Billy's gonna figure out that the Zeo crystal is at this random building in town.
At Krispy Kreme.
What?
The crystal, it's a Krispy Kreme.
It's not, no, why?
And so then all the characters can say Krispy Kreme a bunch of times. Rita Repulsa can eat a donut. Oh, this is
Eat a
perfect.
donut?
Oh, why are you
Sell
doing
donuts.
this?
Well, see, my dad's on the board of directors at Krispy Kreme, and I would just love if I could get him to say that he loves me just once.
Oh, very sad, sir. So then Rita's gonna manage to ambush the Rangers and she's gonna kill Billy. Oh no. Yeah, but it turns out Zordon had the power to bring somebody back to life just once for some reason, so he
For
uses
some
that power
reason.
on Billy instead of himself.
Oh, a very thoughtful 65-million-year-old spaceship consciousness.
And so then the Power Rangers learn the true meaning of friendship or
Wow.
something like that, and now they can morph into their armor.
Yeah, so we're gonna see some Power Ranger action, huh? Where are we in terms of runtime?
We're about 90 minutes into the movie.
Oh my god.
And
Oh my
meanwhile,
God.
Rita's making this monster
Yeah.
Goldar out of gold. She's gonna be like, yeah, Yes, make my monster grow.
Oh, making your monster grow is tight.
Right.
No.
It's like you don't hear yourself sometimes. That didn't sound good at all.
I didn't.
No.
That didn't sound good.
No.
Anyway, so Rita's using this
That
monster
didn't
to
sound
straight up
good.
destroy
That
the
didn't
town as she's looking for the crystal.
The Krispy Kreme.
Sure. And the Power
Krispy
Rangers, they're
Kreme.
going to be piloting these big Zord machines that
Random.
they have.
Very big machines.
Yeah, there's going to be a ton
Very
of
big.
chaos. Jason's going to see his dad get into a big car crash and go and save him.
Okay, so do all of Jason's big plot moments involve devastating car crashes?
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
You don't want to mix that up maybe a little?
I don't, no.
Well, okay then.
And also those girls that were mean to Kimberly, their car's going to get wrecked, so she's going to be like, "Heh, that's what you get."
I thought Kimberly was the one who shared the explicit photos.
Yeah, but they were mean to her about having done that.
Okay.
Anyway, so eventually Rita's going to push all the Rangers into this big fiery pit in the ground.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for them to get out of a pit.
Actually, it's going to be super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Oh,
really?
Yeah, see, all their Zords get combined into Megazord.
How'd they know how to do that?
Unclear, just kind of happened
Unclear.
in the pit.
Oh, pits are always full of mysteries.
So then they slap Rita into space and she freezes because it's cold up there.
Slap
They slap
her
her
into
into space. They slap her into space. That's how this movie ends. They slap the bad guy into space.
They slapped the
Alright,
bad guy into space.
Okay, and so that's about it.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, it's a reboot of a very well-known brand. I don't see how it can't be a big success.
And if it's not, you know what we can do?
What?
Reboot it.
Ah.
Boot it again.
Oh,
That was funny. I'm telling you, I watched this movie and it started off okay, kind of promising, and then I don't know what happened like towards the middle of this
I
movie.
know.
It just crashed and burned. It slowed down. There was like no Power Ranger action. I don't know what happened. It was just kind of a mess.
Yeah, I mean, nothing similar to the show actually.
Right.
Growing up, it was good. I used
And-
to watch it every night.
Yeah, in the show they got right into it.
Yeah.
Somehow they were just Power
Yeah,
Rangers,
yeah,
you know?
exactly.
And this one, they're like training and going through all this different little drama that,
Uh-huh.
we want to see Power Rangers. We
I
want to see
know.
that.
I know it didn't happen until like almost 90 minutes within the movie.
Exactly. So I think a lot of fans, some fans liked it, but I feel like a lot of fans were also disappointed. I mean, Rotten Tomatoes, it had like a terrible score.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know, they could have done better. Hopefully they come out with a new version of Power Rangers in the future and they have a better script. You know what it is? The script. People need to work on these scripts.
I know. It needs
You
to
know?
get better.
Better.
I don't
Better
even want to talk about the other
pacing,
one.
like a little bit more action in this one would have been good.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff just needs to make sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Let us know what you think about this video. Did you watch Power Rangers? Did you enjoy it? I know some people like the movie. You
Yeah, I mean, there's.
know, it wasn't terrible, but it's not what I expected.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, if you like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next one. Peace.
Bye, guys.